Now, iodine levels can be higher near ocean, which is the highest amount of iodine in the world is in the oceans. But iodine that comes out of the oceans through waves hitting rocks and, dispersing small droplets of water, it doesn't go very far into inland. And um, because of poor farming techniques and the use of pesticides, insecticides, and herbicides that have these toxic halides as part of their chemical makeup, fluoride and bromide, the iodine deficiency epidemic that I'm seeing in my practice, and I've talked to my colleagues in Canada, I've talked to my colleagues in the US, and I've talked to my colleagues in Europe. We're all seeing, iodine deficiency, and I think it's playing out in the glandular problems that are so prominent out there. Problems with the breast, ovaries, uterus, pancreas, thyroid, and prostate. That's a super good question. Um, Recall in my, when I was perhaps talking too much earlier, and I said to you that if you put someone on thyroid hormone who's iodine deficient, you're going to increase the body's metabolic rate or the burn rate, as you're using that term. And that's going to make iodine deficiency worse. And that's why in those two studies they showed increased breast cancer in women who were taking thyroid hormone versus not taking thyroid hormone. And the longer they took thyroid hormone, their breast cancer rate increased. So yes, the answer to your question is yes. More stress, more metabolic, more strain on the metabolism of the body, or trying to increase the metabolic rate of the body through thyroid hormone will worsen iodine. Dr. Abraham and I tested
Yeah.
thousands of my patients, and what we found was that over 98% were deficient in iodine, the vast majority severely deficient in iodine. Um, and the only ones that weren't deficient in iodine were reading some of the things I was writing on iodine and taking iodine on their
Hmm.
own. Otherwise, you can't get enough iodine from food, and not in our toxic world with our exposure to toxic halides. So I started putting people on a combination of iodine and iodine, which is Lugol solution